There once was a guppy named Agnes, who lived in a deep, deep pond. She was an adventurous little guppy who explored near and far in the pond, looking for new friends. In this pond, she made one very close friend, named Jim. Jim was a toad who laid on a lily pad day and night. During the day, he ate flies, and during the night, he slept and croaked. Agnes visited Jim every day for as long as she can remember. Jim would always say when he saw Agnes leave him, "Don't go too far. If you do, you're going to meet some bad things." To which Agnes would reply, "If you're nice to people, there is no reason for someone to be mean to you," as she swims away. Each day she would get closer and closer to the end of the pond. When one day, Agnes was in front of the pond bank, where she saw something move. The thing moved too quickly for her to see what it was. It scared Agnes so much that she swam with all her might to her side of the pond. Agnes got a good night's sleep and talked to Jim about what happened yesterday. "I really didn't get a good look at it. All I know is that it was super fast." "I told you already, on the other side there are mean and dangerous things." "But what about the super fast friend there? I bet they are awfully lonely over there." "What you saw cannot be your friend. You're going to meet some bad things, Agnes," Jim repeats. "Well, if you are not going to stop me, I am going to go and make a new friend." Agnes inched away from Jim to see if he was going to stop her. "Don't do it, Agnes." Agnes goes another inch. "Agnes." Agnes swims away as Jim looks and sighs. "Jim can't stop me from making a new friend." Agnes traveled across the pond as she sees a snake slithering across the pond. "Hi there, my name is Agnes." Sylvia the snake stared at the strange creature who approached her. She hesitated on her salute.
"Hi there, sweetie. How can I be of service?"
Agnes states, "Do you want to be my friend? We can play together. I can help you with your problems and we can play together." Sylvia shifts her small eyes, studying her surroundings. She pauses and says,
"But first, have you seen this shimmering spectacle in the shallows of the pond?"
Sylvia knew that there was a batch of salamander eggs in the bottom of the pond, but it was too far for her to get. Agnes looks back in the pond and sees a lot of sparkles at the bottom. "There's a bunch! What about it?"
"Surely you can be sweet and assist me with getting a sparkle? The sparkle is the last piece I need for your gift,"
Sylvia states. Agnes' face lights up with excitement. She's getting a friend and a gift at the same time. She exclaims, "No problem, friend, and don't call me Shirley." Agnes swims down to the bottom of the pond and brings up a sparkle. She takes it to Sylvia, and Sylvia slithers away after she states,
"Sweet Agnes, I am surely grateful for your service. If you do this every day until the sparkles run out, then I'll be your best friend forever."
Agnes continues to do this for 3 days. By the 3rd day, she took 3 sparkles for the snake, but not knowing these sparkles were eggs and that Sylvia was eating the eggs. Agnes didn't talk to Jim when she was helping out Sylvia. On the 4th day, she saw a lizard leaving the pond crying. She went up to the lizard wanting to comfort her. "Hello, my name's Agnes. I can't help to see that you're crying. What's wrong?" Agnes says. "My babies are missing. Someone keeps stealing them as we go to look for food to eat. I used to have 7, now I have 4. They were all at the bottom of the pond so no one could see where they were. There's so many mean things on this side of the pond," said Abby the lizard. Agnes recalls the words that Jim once said to her before she introduced herself to Sylvia. She realized what she had done and she knew she had to confess. "Miss Lizard, I know what happened to your eggs. There's this snake named Sylvia." Agnes explained what happened to her and Sylvia. How Sylvia told her that those eggs were sparkles and that she was using the collected sparkles to make presents. Agnes apologized for what she did as she began to cry. "Don't cry, Agnes. It wasn't your fault. It was the snake's fault. You wanted to help, but you didn't know you were being lied to. You have to be careful around here. You never know who your true friends are. One question. Where's the snake that lied to you? She's over there. Agnes showed the lizard where the snake went and swam away, not wanting to talk to Sylvia no more. She went back to Jim's lily pad. I'm sorry, Jim. I should have listened to you. There are dangerous things out there. I'm sorry I didn't talk to you. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. I'm sorry that I was mean. Agnes, you weren't mean. You thought you were doing something nice, but you were wrong. It's okay. You're a fish who loves to explore, but please explore where I can see you to make sure nothing bad happens to you. Will do, Jim, said Agnes. Even though she swims near her side of the pond, she's made a lot of new friends. As of today, she's made 5 friends, and they all happen to be Jim's kids. 5 little tadpoles, 2 girls, 3 boys. She never crossed that side of her pond, and she never spoke to Sylvia again. Nevertheless, Agnes remained to be a little guppy who was adventurous and explored the pond within Jim's eyesight and made new friends.